Hey, it's Angie, your identity oracle here, and I'm back with another sacred style rebellion. And today, babe, let's talk about white pants. You've probably heard it all your life. No white before Memorial Day, no white after Labor Day. It's said like law, like gospel, like truth, right? But where did that rule actually come from? And what does it really say about how women have been taught to dress, behave, and belong? This is not just a style tip. This is a sacred style rebellion, babe. And today, I'm giving you the full backstory on white pants season. So we gotta go way back to the early 1900s. That's when American cities were hot, loud, chaotic, and dirty. America was young and new, and things weren't quite planned out yet. We're talking unpaved roads, horse droppings, smoke-filled air, and no sanitation systems. Ew. Wearing white wasn't just impractical, it was impossible. Unless you were rich. You see, wealthy families escaped to cooler summer homes, seaside, countryside, or tucked away in the mountains. And with that escape came a wardrobe shift. Dark, heavy clothing was for the city. Summer style meant white, clean, crisp, and undeniably luxurious. But it wasn't just the color, it was the fabric. Lightweight, natural materials like linen and fine cotton, fabrics that kept you cooler, but were also delicate and expensive. You had to afford them, and even more importantly, you needed staff to wash and maintain them. Wearing white in summer said, "I don't sweat, I don't labor, I have people who handle that for me." It was a silent signal of status, leisure, and being completely unbothered by the dirt of everyday life. But alas, summer didn't last forever. Labor Day marked the end of that elite, leisurely lifestyle. It was the return to city life, business, school, structure, and with it, a return to darker, more practical, more formal clothing. White was packed away, not because it looked bad, but because it no longer matched the role you were expected to play. This seasonal switch became social code. If you wore white after Labor Day, you clearly didn't know the rules, babe. And if you didn't know the rules, you clearly weren't from the right background. It was quiet gatekeeping, woven right into fabric cut and color. But as the middle class started gaining access to summer travel and luxury items, the lines blurred. Fashion rules like no white after Labor Day emerged as a way for old money to differentiate themselves from new money. It wasn't just about taste, it was about belonging. It was about being in the know. And it was backed by fashion magazines and etiquette guides, which reinforced these unspoken rules for decades. White wasn't just a color, it became a class marker, a gatekeeper, and a pressure point for women trying to dress correctly. Now, babe, we don't live in that same dingy, dirty old world anymore. You don't need generational wealth to wear white. You don't need permission from invisible style police either. You need alignment, confidence, and a little know-how. Here's the truth. There is no rule anymore. White pants can be styled year-round. In winter, pair white denim with cashmere, wool, or a rich textured coat. In spring and summer, embrace lighter fabrics, softer hues, sandals, layers. Choose your fabric weight based on weather, not some outdated fashion decree. And yes, winter white is real. It's a whole vibe. Elegant, clean, powerful. You just have to know how to use fabric, proportion, and tone to make it yours. So if your body's craving white pants right now, listen. She's not asking for a trend. She's asking for freedom. To dress for the life you're creating, not the life you're trying to escape. To step out of social codes and into style that's personal, powerful, and fully yours. This has been your Sacred Style Rebellion, straight from the Ashen Alchemy Style History Library. I want to thank you for reclaiming this moment with me. If you're ready to find your holy grail pair of white pants that fit, flatter, and affirm your identity, I've got you, babe. Ciao for now.